During COVID days in India, we had two main vaccines, Covishield and Covaxin. One set of people believed Covishield was better because it is tested more and is safer. Another set of people believed Covaxin was better because it is made in India and is more reliable. You see, same country, same virus, and same goal of staying healthy, but somehow we had different and opposite opinions. Now, here is something that's more interesting. Both sides actually had all the facts, data, and proofs that they could use to defend what they already believed. So, let me ask you something honestly. If facts alone could change people's minds, then why didn't people simply agree on one single vaccine? And why did people actually stick to what they already believed? Right? That is exactly what this video is all about. Because this isn't just about vaccines. This happens in politics, religion, technology, health, and whatnot. And once you understand why this happens, you will stop wasting your time and energy on arguments that never go anywhere. And you will understand people a lot better. So let's talk about why facts don't change people's minds. Hey everybody, this is Gurudutt and welcome back. Have you ever noticed this? The more you try to prove someone wrong, the more stubborn they become. You show them one article to prove them wrong and they show you 5 to counter that. You show them one YouTube video, they say it is biased. You bring in logic, they bring in emotion. And at some point, it feels like you're not even talking about the topic anymore, but you're just trying to win. And why does that happen? Here is something that's surprising. This has nothing to do with how smart someone is. In fact, studies show that smarter people are often better at defending their beliefs. Why? Because when you're intelligent, you're better at finding reasons, justifying your choices, and explaining everything in your favor. So, intelligence doesn't protect you from bias, but sometimes it strengthens it. Think about a time when you actually bought something expensive, a laptop, a mobile phone, or anything for that matter. At that point of time when you bought, you felt really great because you bought something that you loved and you convinced yourself that this is a great purchase. Now imagine someone comes and tells you that you paid more money for the feature it's offering and you have in fact wasted your money. Now how do you feel and how do you respond? You will do literally everything that is possible to defend your choice. But deep down, you too know that you have wasted your money. But in front of that person, you don't want to let yourself down. Why? Because you don't want to look foolish, right? That exact feeling, that discomfort is the key. Psychologists call this the cognitive dissonance. Now let's keep it simple. It is that uncomfortable feeling when what you believe and what you see don't match. And brain hates that discomfort. So instead of trying to change the belief, the brain tries to defend it at any cost. That is exactly the reason why facts alone don't work. Now here is a more deeper reason. Beliefs aren't just ideas. They are tied to one's identity. If a person strongly believes in a political view or a religion, challenging their beliefs feels like challenging them because they don't take it like another opinion or information. They take it on themselves. And that is exactly the reason why most debate these days on politics and religion, they start logically, but somewhere in the flow, emotion enters and logic exits. And when that happens, debate no longer feels like a debate, but it becomes a fight. In 2010, psychologists actually noticed something very interesting. When people are presented with facts that go against their beliefs or something that contradicts their views, they often tend to believe their original idea even more strongly. This is called the backfire effect because your brain doesn't like to be attacked or threatened. The more facts you throw at it, the more walls it builds to defend them. So here is a powerful shift. When someone tries to argue with facts, the brain closes. And when someone feels understood, the brain opens. And this changes everything. Now here is the part that actually helps you. The goal here isn't to win an argument. It is to save time, energy, and relationship. So if facts don't change minds, then what does? Here are two things that actually beats facts. First is build trust. The next time whenever you're in an argument and if your opponent is wrong, don't confront them on their face saying you are wrong. Instead, try saying, oh, that's interesting. How did you come to this conclusion? When you say this, you have done 3 things without knowing. First is you respected their opinion. Second, you kind of agreed with whatever they said without actually agreeing. And third, you made room for healthy discussion. When you do this, their brain feels more relaxed and it doesn't feel like it is attacked or threatened. And when that happens, they feel more openly and they talk to you in a more healthy manner. Second is stories over statistics because one personal story can help you change minds faster than throwing 10 facts. A story doesn't feel like an attack, it feels more like an experience. Once you understand this, everything changes. You stop getting angry at comments, you stop wasting your time on pointless debates, and more importantly, you learn when to talk and when to walk away. We live in a world full of arguments. Everybody has facts and everybody has proof, but nobody is ready to listen. Understanding this doesn't make you weaker. It in fact makes you strategic. and that alone puts you ahead of most people. If you like this conversation, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.